One of the downsides to fishing in Perth is that you just don't get to do enough trolling. That's why when we head north, we're always keen to load up the lever drags and wire up a few Helco Laser Pros as soon as we can. For trolling destinations, there aren't too many better than Broome, and Keir Fraser from Norwest Sport Fishing specialises in finding an enormous variety of fish on the troll. The water close to town is a milky green colour, but after half an hour of steam you get into clear blue and structure that attracts almost anything you can think of.
Woohoo! What a run!
I'm not sure you haven't got a Mac tuna there, mate. We'll just see.
Yeah, I think Mac tuna.
Steve, I don't think we'll get hit. Well, Ryan, what are you calling for? Is it fighting now?
Oh, look, it's slowed down, so it might be just a nice, decent Mac tuna, mate.
Yeah, I think it was just a Mac tuna heading the other direction quickly.
Well, the actual fish, it looks like they're following the hook fish, so yeah, you'd have to call it for a Mac tuna.
They don't fight as well on 412 pound line, do they?
Well, we have got the 15 kilo outfit out for mackerel, but not a bad bycatch anyway. Good first run.
It's staying down pretty deep, so I don't think it's a mackerel.
No.
This boat's so well set up for this, you can see everything from this little step. I just have a seat. Let you do the work for a change.
I'm used to it. It's hard going when you've got to catch fish.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a rough job.
Yeah, so I hate my job. Doubles up.
How long's your leader, mate? Why don't you just,
the leader's up.
why don't you just put the whole spool of leader on and troll that? Yeah, Mac tuna.
Mac tuna.
We'll just lift him on board, fingers away from the wire. Well, there's a good start to the day. Actually, that's a pretty big one, Ryan.
It's a decent tuna. Mac tuna, first fish. Not exactly what we came here to look for, but still, awesome fish. Look at the width over the shoulders there. Very, very bullet-shaped fighting ability. And that's a Mac tuna. It's got the nice stripes there. And that's probably about, maybe 4 or 5 kilos. Good fish, but we want bigger. We'll put it back.
Pop him back. They call them Mac tuna. And I'm not quite sure exactly why they call them, he's gone, Mac tuna, but it's probably because they've got those stripes on top that in the water make them look really green like a mackerel. But Mac tuna, mackerel and tuna are part of the same family, not completely related, so I call them a paradox fish.
I'm happy it's a fish.
Well, Ryan, I don't know what this is. I don't reckon it's a mackerel, and I don't reckon it's a tuna.
Well, the line's in the water for only not even a minute.
Oh, look, just seconds. It's not fighting very hard. Certainly no match for my old 24 kilo moto. Looks like little Mackie tuna. It's a queenfish. It can't be, can it?
I think a Mac tuna.
No, it's not.
No, it's a queenie.
That is a queenfish. You are kidding me. We are... Oh, no, don't get the wire, mate. You'll be right. We are, how far offshore? 20 miles? I like the self-dehooking ones. And we've got ourselves a queenfish. Only thing is now, we've got to catch him. Come here. Beautiful shiny fish. There's no reef anywhere. There's just a bit of dirty water mixing with the clean, and that's all it took for queenfish to be 20 miles offshore here on Hijacker. Tell you what, fishing in Broome, you never know what you're going to get. Now, Ryan, I reckon that's a queenfish.
Got some stamina.
I'm just going to leave my lure in the water for a minute, see if anything else is following. Well, actually, maybe that is a big queenfish, you know. Skipper's just told us that there are big queenies around here. Well, I'm winding in what we call our teasers. We're using this one here, which Peter Pakula invented. I don't know if this is an actual Pakula one, but it's got a witch doctor. And I don't know why they call it a witch doctor, but it flaps around and flashes and looks like a school of fish on the surface getting cut up, and it attracts predators in. That might be a queenfish, mate.
I'm thinking queenie as well, mate. You only got 1 second to go.
In which case, you can leader your own queenfish on. They're sharp.
The leader's up, mate.
You need a longer leader, mate. It's not quite as long as the boat.
It's a good leader. Makes life a lot easier.
Certainly does.
That's the idea.
Oh, here we go. That looks Treasure Valley-like to me. That looks like a gold spot. Oh, big call now. Can you do it? Come here. Up you come, mate. Up you come. And it is a
It's a big GT.
It's not a GT, it looks like a gold spot to me. It's a gold spot, he's got the hat trick. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Excellent.
That is a beauty, mate. Well done.
Look at the beautiful spots on it. You can see why they call that a gold spot trevally. Magnificent fish on the redhead Helco. Let's put it back in.
That certainly is a good fish. And the reason why they call it a gold spot and not a golden trevally is obviously because of those spots. But sometimes you can't tell them and goldens apart. The one sure way is to look at their lips. Gold spot trevally don't have the big rubbery lips. Golden trevally have those lips for sucking through sand like a vacuum cleaner and eating out of sandbanks, whereas a gold spot trevally generally don't do that. So that's a surefire way of telling a golden from a gold spot. Guys, while I was just making up some rigs, said I had a touch. Now, sometimes what will work is that any fish looking at your lure in the spread is looking for a sign of an injury or an easy meal. So if you do this, which twitches your lure, and then you drop it back when you do that, and it looks like it's injured and it's doing this, occasionally that'll really get them fired up for a hit. Now that looks like that could be a queenie or something. I just saw it dart across the spread too, Ryan.
Yeah, I saw you get a hit as well.
Yeah, I did. There are fish following. It's either a trevally or a queenfish, I think. This has just been terrific. Norwest sport fishing here in Broome. If you're going to come up to Broome, it's a hard place to actually fish just by yourself. Wandering around, walking off the beach, yeah, you'll catch a few, but the charters aren't expensive and the fishing's awesome. And right here, what are you going to finish up with, Ryan?
I really don't know. I've got my leader, mate. If you want to grab that one.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that a Mac? That is a Mac, mate.
It's a Mackie!
Woo! That's a Mackie. It's good fish.
Wow.
I think it's going to explode when we get a little bit closer.
Oh, yeah. So let's see if Steve can grab the leader. Spanish mackerel. You champion.
Excellent.
Oh, what's he got with him? Look what he's got with him. All sorts of things. Got the gap here, mate. That's a nice Spaniard.
That is a nice mackerel.
Now, I'll get the skipper to leader this if I can. Long leader. Whoa! Do we really want this on board? Whoa! Look at the size of that! Yeah, do we really want that on board? No, I don't think we do. This is a little bit dangerous. In the V. Here we go. Don't shake your head, mate. Don't shake your head. Don't shake your head. I told you not to shake your head. This is Norwest Sport Fishing here in Broome. That's an awesome mackerel, and this is an awesome charter.
On again. Woo! Second pass. I love this.
They're liking your redhead, mate. That's why it's a good idea to run different colour lures.
No, I actually changed when you were talking to Kia, the skipper. I actually changed that to a Parla blue colour, Steve.
Well, obviously they like you.
Certainly would.
Well, the last one came in all doggo like this as well, and then it turned out to be the biggest fish of the day. So what could this be?
No one knows.
Oh, there's fish busting up over there. Reef is just alive. It's like a big lump that comes out of the ocean. Very choppy on top, and that's caused by all the upswelling of current.
Here we go. What have we got there?
They got a mackerel.
Woohoo! Oh, let the people at home know.
I think so. It's not huge, but it's a nice fish.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a mackerel, all right.
That's a mackerel.
It's just starting to heat up now. One of the things about fishing in Broome is it's all about currents. The currents just actually changed, slowing down, and while the fish might not be happening, within half an hour, boom, it can change, everything can go off, and then it'll just go quiet again. So you have to be out here at just the right time, and that's where your skipper helps so much. And what leader are you running there?
That one there is, woo, that one's about 150 pound Jinkai trace line.
Yep.
Yes, it's fairly long, but it makes it a lot easier. So if the fish goes underneath the boat, you've got a lot more protection, and you can manhandle the fish in once you hold the trace.
Might get the skipper on the gaff, and I'll get the leader, eh? Another nice one.
Woohoo!
If you don't mind. I wonder if he's got a red and white Rapala in his gob. Might be the same one. Or is it Helco? So it wouldn't be a Rapala in his gob. Now he's got a Rapala in his gob. You've done the double. All right, well hang on. Just let him swim around again, mate, because he's going to do a lap. And when he comes back here, I'll get your leader.
So just in his mouth, I think it's ball, Steve.
Yeah, and we'll just see if we can get him to bite the feet of the cameraman. Right, got the leader. Right, you, come here, come here. He's strong, there's no mistake about that. It's okay to gaff him as long as you just get him through the V where there's no vital organs.
Well
Much safer
done,
for
Pierre.
everybody, including the fish. Have a look at that bad boy. Woo! If you've never had a Spanish mackerel on your boat before, the reason why you don't want to have anything anywhere near it is those things there. Give me a pointing device because I'm not going to put my digits anywhere near that. Well, we might get one of them on board in a minute, mate. We're going to let them go. I suppose if they let themselves go, it's a lot safer for us. Oh, this is awesome. Sometimes having just a half-hour show isn't enough. We need 3 shows to put all the fish we trolled up with Kia that day on TV. For the small price he charges for a day out, you'd be mad not to look him up if you ever go to Broome and see if you can get yourself one of Kia's Big Macs. Well, the camera nearly went in. You make sure you keep your feet on dry land even if you're in a boat. We'll see you next time on Fishing WA. We hope you learned something.